For most of my life, I tried to fit in. I played a role trying to portray the person other people saw in me, a person they wanted me to be, but no one cared to ask how it made me feel. They expected me to play this role forever, until the day I die. And for a long time, I was afraid that I will never be brave enough to speak up for myself, to finally show my true self, and to be free to embrace my true identity. Simply to be free. It was a long and tough journey, but in the end of 2020, I finally found the courage to speak about how I feel and to tell others about who I truly am. Not in the best way, I gotta confess, but over the years, this day was fading away more and more until eventually it turned into nothing more but a fragment of my memories. Weeks and months and even years now have passed already, and I've come a long way since then. But still, there are a lot of questions and thoughts that are haunting me on every single day. And I'm asking myself, how much more does my appearance have to change for you to see what I see when I look into the mirror? And how much more does my voice have to change for you to hear what I hear when I say something? How much more does my heart have to deal with before you finally see who I really am? When do you finally see the real me? When do you finally see who I really am besides all cliches, gender stereotypes, and society standards? And how much more do I have to take to finally be free? All my life I've been fighting for others to see the real me. How much longer do I have to fight? What do I have to do to finally be free because you finally see the real me? I'm still on my way. I know it's not that simple, and even before taking my first steps, I've been aware of the fact that it's going to be a long and tough way. But I knew since the first second that it will be worth it to go through all this pain, to go through hell again one more time to reach the other side. Self-confidence and happiness. And on the other side, I will be free, finally being me, the real me. It's still a long way until I'm there, and even though I'm moving closer to my goal on each single day, it's certainly not easy to handle all my problems on these ways. And right now I'm still a work in progress, unfinished and raw. But the day will come that I'll be free and embrace life as the only version of myself that I truly am supposed to be. The real me. Until then I don't have many options. Until then I have to keep fighting. I have to keep pushing through to eventually arrive on the other side. And I'm asking myself, will you still be there? Will you be awaiting me with open arms to celebrate the special moment with me? Or will you leave me on some point in my way? There are so many questions that keep haunting me on every single day. And even though I know that I'm not there yet, that I am still on my way, and that it's not time yet for anyone to be able to tell how exactly it will look on the other side, I'm longing for these answers. I'm longing for the answers that would make my way easier, because all these questions that are haunting me are getting more and more and more with each single day. And the weight that they put on my chest makes it harder to keep fighting, to keep pushing through, and just to keep walking this way until I am on the other side. Until the day I finally reach the other side, I need to find a way to find the answers to all these questions inside of my head that are haunting me on every single day. Rather sooner than later, rather today than tomorrow, because I need all the strength that I have to keep fighting. And so please answer my questions. Tell me what I have to do. Tell me how I can make you see what I see when I look into the mirror, and tell me how I can make you hear what I hear when I say something. Tell me how I can make you understand how much I'm dealing with on every single day to make others see who I really am, and how much I'm dealing with to make others see the real me. Tell me how I can finally make you see the real me. Tell me how I can erase all the cliches, gender stereotypes, and society standards from your mind, so it's easier for you to see me for who I really am. Tell me how much more I have to take to finally be free and live a happy life as the only version of myself that I am supposed to be. No one but the real me. And you might not know a lot about trans identities, but it's certainly not that hard to respect people's pronouns and refer to them as who they truly are. It's not hard to ask for someone's pronouns when you're not sure about them, and it doesn't hurt you not to assume who I am, but it could hurt me. And it doesn't take a lot of your energy to respect me for who I truly am, but it would consume a huge amount of mine. So tell me what you're waiting for. I'm standing here right in front of you. I'm opening my heart and share my most personal thoughts. If there's anything you would like to know about me and trans identities in general, this would be the perfect time for you to ask me whatever you're not sure about. But because I know how hard it can be to make the first step and to actually start a conversation about a topic like this, I'll give you a quick overview. Hi, my name is LENNY MIKA and my pronouns are he, him. Yes, I am a man and I am not any less of it just because I'm not cis. Yes, I am trans, and that doesn't mean that you're allowed to ask about my genitalia, my sex life, or anything else that's deeply personal. And no, I'm not trans because it's a trend or because other people speak up for themselves and talk about their identities. I am trans because I don't identify with the gender that I was assigned with when I was born. That's all about it, and that is basically the definition of being trans. And by the way, I am in a very, very happy relationship with the most wonderful woman on earth, who loves me for who I truly am and supports me on my way in any way she can. And just to clarify, no, she is not necessarily into girls just because I am a trans man, and in the end, my fiance's sexuality has nothing to do with my gender identity. And yes, I know that the tendency for people to discriminate me is increasing with every word that I say, but I wrote these words for a reason. I wrote this text because it's important to me to raise awareness and to speak up for myself and for any other person who's going through the same or something similar. I'm speaking up because while others are not able to, I am. I am able to speak up, so I do. Because there's still so much trans hostility and discrimination in so many other ways in our society. Our society, full of humans yet lacking humanity. But in the end, we're all humans. And because we're all humans, no matter who we are, where we're from, who we love, or anything else, I am speaking up. Because in the end, we're all humans, no matter who we are. I am a human, you are a human, we're all humans, no matter who we are. Yet in so many situations, our society is marked by discrimination in so many different ways. And that's why I'm speaking up. I'm speaking up for myself, for all of you, and for every human being. I'm speaking up for humanity, and I want each and every one of you to embrace being different, no matter what that means to you, because true beauty is embracing who you truly are. Thank you.